Event number 3, we're going to kick this off with an interval workout. 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and one time 3-minute interval. You have 1 minute rest in between, and in between we're going to reset back to the starting position. For the RX version, we're going to start off with 3 synchronized wall walks. For the intermediate, will be also 3 synchronized wall walks. And for the scaled, we also do 3 synchronized wall walks, but only half the distance. It's a bit more than the open standard, so it's going to be a new standard. You're going to see that once you approach the floor, but it's not a full wall walk. Once you've done the 3 wall walks, we're going to move on to 30 in the first round of chest to bar for the RX, pull-ups for the intermediate, and axle bar high pulls for the scaled divisions. You can share that task. In the remaining time, you're going to do as many synchronized single arm devil press at 30 and 22.5 kilo for RX, 22.5 and 15 kilo for the intermediate, and 15 and 10 kilo for the scaled divisions, as you can do until the 2-minute time cap. Once you've done the 2 minutes, you have 1 minute to get back to your starting position, and we'll move into the second interval of 2 minutes. Again, 3 wall walks, then the second number will be 24 chest to bar, 24 pull-ups, or 24 axle bar high pulls, and you keep going where you left the devil press, and you're going to keep on performing until you have the 40 reps done, if possible. Third interval, same thing, 18, 18, and 18. Last interval, you have 3 minutes time to do 3 synchronized wall walks, 12, 12, and 12. And then the remaining time, you'll try to get as many devil press in as possible. If you finish ahead of time, it's going to be the total time will be your time. If you don't, the reps on the devil press will be the separator. For the flow, the teams will start in the rack. On the line, you'll perform your wall walks at, and you're going to face the wall. At the 3, 2, 1, you'll turn around, lay down, and then you'll perform your synchronized wall walks. For the wall walks, once you've done the 3rd rep, one person approaches the rack or the axle bar, will perform then the task number 2, which is shared, and then we're going to move on to zone number 1 to start the synchronized devil press. As soon as you have 10 reps done, we're going to move into the second zone. Once you've done the second 10, we'll move to third zone, and the last 10 we're going to perform in the zone number 4. If you finish the workout ahead of time, you need to run to your finish mat to make your time count. For the standards, the wall walks, just as usual, both hands will be touching the line. You're going to kick this off together. Then you need to wait for each other at the back line, touching the hands. Once all 4 hands touching the back line, you're good to go to walk back in front. And then you have to lay down all the way, touching your hands before your feet lower to the ground. You need to wait for your partner to start the next rep. For the chest to bar and pull-ups, it's the typical standards. I don't think we have to talk too much about that. But for the axle bar high pulls, we don't try to get all the way to the collarbone. I want you to have your elbows higher than the shoulders. That's going to be our standard for this year. So it doesn't matter where the bar is here on the chest, as long as your elbows are higher than the shoulder, you have a good rep. For the devil press, synchronization we need at the top. You need to wait for each other at the bottom, and then you're going to move all the way up to the extended position. You can do a snatch, you can also do a clean jerk. We don't mind that. As long as you stand tall together, you have a good rep.